finish him off. Gets 2. Gets 3.
What a hit that hits him 65%.
And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The wide swing fight. 3-2, 4v1. I think 4v none.
Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you are doing well tonight. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So tonight we have our Overwatch team as they're going to be playing in NECC divisional playoffs, where they're going to be going up against Arkansas Tech University, which you might think, well, didn't we already play Arkansas? The Rainbow Six team played Arkansas State yesterday, but Overwatch is playing Arkansas Tech. And ironically, our Valorant team played against Arkansas State Mountain Home earlier in this semester. So we've been playing a lot of Arkansas schools this semester. So what's one more Arkansas school? But anyway, we're going to be getting things set up in the lobby tonight. It is the quarterfinals. If the Pioneers win, they move on to the semifinals next week. If they do not win, their season will come to an end. So let's go over a couple things. So first of all, I want to go over the roster for the Overwatch team. So we're going to have at tank, freshman Caleb Schilling Mamba playing. At DPS, we're going to have sophomore Zachary Simpkins OP Knees and freshman Braden Wilson Stout Vessel starting. And we may have freshman Colin Glad and TK Nuck coming in as well. And at support, we have tonight playing freshman Miguel Saez Ortiz Lunar Ghost and junior Eric Schnegg Juggernaut. And of course, shout outs to our coaches, head coach Derek Games Grump, and our Overwatch coach, Bailey Matheny Argo. But all right, a few announcements. So first of all, we did get this up on social media earlier today, and I want to make sure that it is working properly. Do I not have a button for this? I do not have a button for this. I'm going to have to fix this. Give me 1 second here. And I'm going to get my setup here. There we go. All right. So we have finally got our team shop up and running thanks to BSN. We've been working on this for quite some time. Part of it was just getting things set up for our jerseys and with the changes for that. But you now have the opportunity to get your own Pioneer Esports apparel. Whether you want shirts, pants, joggers, polos, hoodies, various types of hoodies, caps, beanies, even your own Pioneer Esport jersey, you can get those right now. We have 2 different links. It's probably going to be easier to use the QR codes that are on the screen, but the first link, the one that goes TCJTTT3MON, that is our main team shop. And then the other link, the TBJXJ Goose W, that's how I'm going to say it. That is a specific store for our jersey. And I should mention with the jersey, you can also customize the name that goes on the back of it. So you can put your name or your gamer tag, but you can put a custom name on there. I think that's pretty sweet. So you have until Monday, November 25th. So you have a week plus a couple of days to get your orders in. Perfect for the holiday season. I will say, though, the orders will be shipped out about 4 to 5 weeks after the store closes. So it might not arrive on time for the holidays, but it'll be pretty close. We'll see here, but be sure to place your orders in, and a portion of each item that is purchased will go directly back to the program. So if you want to get stuff, this is your time to get that apparel, because it's only going to be up until Monday, November 25th. Of course, we're always looking for more students for our program. We have our varsity titles in Fortnite, which, by the way, they'll be playing next Thursday in their playoff finals. So please be sure to come back next Thursday. League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, who had an amazing win yesterday against Arkansas State. Falling behind, was just 1 round away from being eliminated, but they persevered, came back, and took the series. So they'll be playing the semifinals next week. We have Rocket League that will be playing in the spring. We have Smash Brothers, and we have Valorant, who also had a great win earlier this week. But yeah, we have our esports center. We have coaches for several of our teams. We have opportunities for our students to be involved, scholarships. For more information, you can go to our link tree, linktr.ee/Marietta Esports for all that information. It also has links to our social media and how you can try out for that. Speaking of tryouts, of course, we do have those tryouts. We have in-person and online tryouts. Our next in-person tryout will not be until February. So if you're a high school senior or college transfer, you can do an online tryout at any time. Just make sure you fill out the recruitment forms. So bit.ly/mcrecruit, bit.ly/mcesport tryouts, and then join our Discord server, bit.ly/biodiscord, to schedule it and to be able to try out online. We should be starting pretty soon. So one last announcement. Thank you all for your follows. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We had a couple of Prime Game subs the other day, so we truly appreciate it. It's one of the main ways we generate revenue for our program. So as a reminder, if you have Amazon Prime, you can connect it with your Twitch account to get Prime Gaming, which gives you perks such as a free sub for any channel of your choice. You can do it every 30 days. You get the emotes that you see on your screen, including some animated emotes, and we get the benefits at no additional cost to you. So might want to check to see if you haven't used your Prime Gaming sub. This could be the opportunity to do so. All right, we are in the lobby. It looks like the first map is going to be Antarctic Peninsula. Well, actually, I don't know. They're doing map bans first. So Marietta is the away team on this, and they are going to ban Lijiang Tower, which is interesting because Marietta likes to play Lijiang Tower, so they must have seen something they don't like from Arkansas Tech with that matchup. So we'll see if Arkansas Tech decides to go with Antarctic Peninsula or if they're going to go with something else for this first control map. As a reminder, it is going to be a best of 5, so I got to make sure that I have everything set up for that. It should be a best of 5. There we go. And make sure everything's good on my end before we get things started. Okay, so that all looks good here. Yeah, we're just still waiting for the map selection from Arkansas Tech. So once again, if you haven't subscribed, this might be a good time to check. Or you know what? I'll even put up the team store information again in case you wanted to get that. It is on our social media channels as well. So you can check it out on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. We do have them available too, but that way you have the QR codes and the links right in front of you. If you want to type down the URL, if you want to use your phones to get the QR code, so that way you can check out the shop. But they have some really cool stuff. I've bought stuff from them for the past couple of years, and overall I've been very happy with the quality of the products. And not only do you have the BSN branded products, but you also have Nike products. So depending, like they have some different types of shirt fabrics. Yeah, I can't stop saying good things about the stuff from there. I have a couple of hoodies. I got long sleeve and short sleeve shirts. I actually placed an order earlier this week when we first got it out. We just had to get things worked out for the jersey before we can put it out to the public. But okay, still waiting for things to get set up, and I think the team's getting pretty hyped up in case you are hearing them in the background. But they are very stoked for the match here, so we're just waiting for that final pick. I'm not trying to see if anything going in the chat. Nothing new yet in the chat, so I'm not too sure why we are waiting, but like I said, just the perfect time to go check out our team shop so you can get all sorts of goodies here, or get a jersey where you can customize your name if you want. So we're still waiting for the map pick from Arkansas Tech. I almost said State. We're playing against too many Arkansas teams. As for the schedule this week, like I said, this is the last match for the week because we were supposed to play tomorrow, but that got done. That got rescheduled, sorry. But next Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we are definitely going to have matches for Valorant, Rainbow Six, and Fortnite. And hopefully, after tonight, we could say that Overwatch will be playing next Friday as well. Looks like it is going to be Nepal for the control map here. So now they're just kind of determining which time they're going to use, evening or morning. Because of course with Overwatch 2, they have the different sky modes if you want, but Nepal will be the first one, so they're getting things set up. So we're going to be starting any second here. So making sure everything looks good on my end. It looks like I'm good, so we should be getting those ready checks out any second now. I know you guys are very stoked about it. I'm so stoked about it, but we should be starting pretty soon. Maybe just kind of chilling here and waiting to have all that set up here. And okay, ready checks are coming out. So Arkansas Tech is ready. We're waiting to see if Marietta is ready, and then we'll have things underway. Now we're waiting for Marietta to be ready. Are they ready? I don't know if they're ready, because they have not said that they are ready yet. Okay, they hit the R button, so they are ready. So we're going to be starting any second here. So as soon as they hit the go button, I will hit the button. They hit the go button, so now I'm going to hit the go button. So here we go. It is going to be Nepal for this first map. So we'll see what composition the Pioneers will go with. We've seen a variety of different things. And see, I'm going to make sure that I have the lobby set up appropriately. So there we go. Okay, so lobby orders should be good. So we're going to see a Ramatra composition coming out from Marietta. Mamba going to be playing that Ramatra. OPD is going to go with the Ashe. We've seen him kind of rotate among characters like Cassidy or Ashe. So he's going to go with the Ashe this time. Probably try to utilize Bob in this area. Going to be a little hard to pick off people with the Deadeye. Style Vessel going to go with the Sojourn. And we're going to see also the Juno and Baptiste for Juggernaut. But we're going to see the same Ramatra coming out for Arkansas Tech, but I've heard that they have a pretty good Junkrat, so we'll see how Marietta was able to respond for it. But already seeing a lot of damage coming out. OP Knees taking down the May. Mamba going to be trying to charge in. Gets a little bit low in health, but he's going to be fine. And gets the pick. Stout Vessel is going to be putting some damage out, but that Junkrat is taken out, and Marietta is going to capture first, pushing Arkansas Tech back. So a great job there by the Pioneers. So now it's just a matter of how well they can hold this. Juggernaut's going to reload here. His immortality field is going to come back up. So that was available for the next fight. They are seeing that Arkansas Tech is coming from the right. They're trying to keep everyone up. And they're going to start rotating over. OPD's trying to get some damage onto that Roger. Gets him very low in health. Tries to see if he can find him to finish him off. Does not. Going after that Junkrat. Getting some damage out. Mamba getting very low. Immortality field is going to help keep him up. And they do take down the other immortality field. Top Vessel trying to get some damage out there. Marietta is getting pushed off a little bit onto the point, but they are fine. Points at 45%. They are holding. Ekin Lunar gets very low health, does get taken down. And here comes the Bob. And both supports are down for Marietta, but OPD is going to take down one. Going to be looking for more. And we're going to see quite a few ultimates coming out. So Marietta is going to have to concede. OPD is going to fall back. Marietta does get to 57%. We're going to see they are going to group back up. We're going to see Stout Vessel's ult is about ready to come online. So about Mamba and Juggernaut. But two ultimates are ready for Arkansas Tech. By the way, just before I forget, we are on a 3-minute stream delay just to preserve any competitive integrity. But just want to make sure that everyone is aware of that. But all right, Marietta is going to try to move in, but both sides have 3 ultimates. And here comes the Ultimates Amplification Matrix with that ultimate. Going to try to slide over and get a pick from the side. And so far, the May gets taken down. The Juggernaut's also going to fall, so it's a 1-for-1 trade there. But Mamba is going to be charging in, gets very low on health. But maybe it gets extremely low. Gonna pop that ultimate and try to stay alive, use that AoE damage. And both Ramachas are popping ultimate, and that Rip Tire is going to finish off, but both Ramachas end up falling. And OP Knees is going to look to try to get a pick onto the May. Has to Ice Block, but right now the point, we're going to see that Arkansas Tech does take the lead onto the control point. Now at 62, OP Knees is going to try to take it back. And we'll see if he's able to get it before it gets contested. Does get it back. He does have Bob ready again. I could see him trying to pop it here just to delay, but we see Marius trying to get back to the point, and Ikilu is going to be popping. Here comes the Kasune. So a bunch of ultimates being popped, but so far OP Knees and Ikilu, a bunch of picks by Marietta. Don't even have to pop the Bob, and it's going to be a team kill for the Pioneers. Just a great beam coming down from E-Kit and Lunar. Don't think we really give them enough credit here. But now Marietta is just trying to buy that space. Points at 90. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. There we go. I'm used to Marietta being on the blue side, so I hit the wrong button here. But there's E-Kit Lunar. Mamba already getting a pick onto the May. And this is going to be the final fight. And here comes Bob for OP Knees. And we're already, Ana is going to fall. E-Kit Luna trying to keep everyone up. Already had the burn and ultimate. OP Knees is going to fall though, but the Bob's going to take down the Kasune. Junkrat and 2 have already fallen. And Marietta is going to hold. And they're going to take that first round. And you can hear some of the cheers. Like, this is an important match because Marietta wants to move on to the semifinals. And just great execution of that final fight. Holding on to that Bob to kind of get that extra 6th person. And they're doing just phenomenal here. So, all right, we're going to get things here set up for a second.
For the moment, we have a common purpose. Let's focus on that. Why would you live someplace with snow year-round?
But all right, we're getting things set up here because we do have someone else joining here in the broadcasting room. We got Magic Ninja joining us.
Hey guys, I'm back.
But all right, so Marietta does take the first round. They're going to be charging in, and this time a different composition for Marietta. Stouthouse will be bringing out the Bastion, and Mambo going to be bringing out Reinhardt. Reinhardt is one of my favorite tanks to play, just because he's got that big old hammer they can swing.
Big old hammer,
he's got the shield.
Yeah. And with the new update, the latest patch had a lot of things that got changed around as well. Juno's ultimate increasing by 10%, and Doomfist getting a bit of a buff, I believe. But yeah, no, I was watching it. I was watching the stream before I joined us. Yeah, no, Marietta held strong in that last point.
Yeah, and we're already seeing Marietta was able to just kind of hold the point,
yeah.
just using their presence. Now, 1-for-1 trade for these supports.
And Mamba can take one down again. Mamba, but very aggro, Stout Vessel going down, but that will be a little more alt charge for Lunar here. 48, 41, Stout Vessel down. OP Knees on 82% on the alt, forced to use his cryo. And Mamba's gonna take down the Cassidy here. And now the Mamba having to get back onto the point to stop this Ramatra from capping. Very low on health. Marietta does not have supports right now, and there is going to be OP Knees going to rip the cryo freeze off there.
Yeah, they're just trying to hold as much as they can, and they're still holding. Despite
they are still holding.
Breaks the ice block there. Mamba extremely low, but he's going to stay alive, trying to get topped off.
Getting topped off. Yeah, Juggernaut does have amplification matrix. Mamba almost with hammer down. I cannot remember the ult off the top of my head. Earth Shatter. Earth Shatter. Yes, the Shatter. Just trying to keep on it. Hammer down. Here we go.
Going to catch the May. Fire strikes. It takes her down.
And now it's going to be the Coalescence going to be used to not only heal and damage, but Stout coming in with the configuration Sentry, but will get taken down. And I believe that is a team kill on Marietta. No, Lunar.
It's an unofficial in a way. So we did see that despite winning a couple of those fights, Arkansas Tech was able to take the point, but Marietta got the 62. They do have 3 ultimates available, but we do see that Arkansas Tech has 4 ready because they popped the Coalescence. So I think we're going to see a bunch of ultimates being used in this next one.
Deadeye Freeze, of course. Deadeye the Cryo Freeze, and Of course, the
Yeah, Stout Vessel already gets popped up. Here comes that beam from Ekin Lunar.
welcome to orbit here. Lunar going to use the beam and going to try and aggro this. Trying to aggro this
And there's that-
Cassidy. There is annihilation, and it's going to just annihilate Marietta as Stout Vessel is forced to back off, and he has the artillery configuration ready.
Yeah, he's just going to reset. They were able to get it back, yeah, they were able to get it back, but of course, Arkansas Tech had to take it back. So it's 55 to 75. Marietta's still up. They do have that artillery shell that you were talking about. They
And
do
now
have the
cryo.
Yeah, so they have 3 ultimates ready. So now they're going to try to come in to see what they can
Yep,
contest.
and of course the Cassidy already taking it out. So here we go. 1 L being used. Mamba does have Shatter again, and now the Cassidy is frozen. And they're going to try and stay on this point as long as they can. Mamba not burning ult. Lunar and Juggernaut forced to back off and regroup.
Yeah, they're going to save. They're going to regroup. They probably can have one more fight in them. OPN is going to swap over to Reaper, actually, to try to get some quick picks. But it's at 90%, so they're going to have to move. And Ekin Lunar getting picked off early on is not what they need, but they have to get him to the point now. Mamba's going to charge over, but gets blocked with the May wall.
He's going to go to the point here.
Use the Immortality Field.
And the Cryo. Going to get all of them.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate to get caught by that. Meredith's trying to get the point back, but they're not going to be able to get it. So the round will go to Arkansas Tech. So, I mean, despite the couple picks here, they're just the round did end up going there. Argo is going to be calling a timeout. So, as a reminder, the way timeouts work in an NECC, you have a total of 5 minutes for the entire match for a timeout, and you can do them in 1 minute increments. So Argo is going to use one of the 1 minute timeouts to go over things with the team. Just kind of noting the some of the challenges they had with that matchup. Like, I like the composition. It's just unfortunate the supports got picked off early on in the fight, so it's just hard to sustain.
When the support, like what you were saying, when the supports get picked off early, it is really hard to sustain the tank, especially with a tank like Reinhardt, who has 700 HP. I do think that it was unfortunate that Juggernaut did hold on to Amplification Matrix till the end. Did he use it? I don't know if he used it or not.
I couldn't tell if he used it at the end, but I mean, it also didn't help with that last fight. The Ekin Lunar got picked off very early on, so they were down to support already going into the fight, so it was just going to be hard to win. But of course, everyone's grouped up to try to take the point back, and that cryo freeze just got everyone. But a lot of utilization of the May walls as well in that particular bat for both sides, trying to use it to isolate and catch off people. All right, looks like the timeout is done, so now they're going to go into the third round here,
as it is 1-1 here. They are going to swap back to Rhine, and they will bring out Ash.
Yeah, they're going to bring back what they have for round 1, because it did work very well for them. So let's just kind of stick with what was successful for the team.
Yep. Opinies on Ash, Stout Vessel on
Sojourn.
Sojourn, thank you. Mamba on Reinhardt, Lunar
Ramatra.
on Ramatra. Oh my gosh, I am fumbling today. Ramatra, Ekit, and Lunar on Juno, and Juggernaut on Baptiste here. A control point that I myself am very familiar with. I'm surprised to not see that there may have been some kind of potential for a Lucio boop off the map here. I'm very surprised to see that, but I guess you get that with OPN's coach gun.
Yeah, plus, I mean, with this, I mean, while Lucio's great, you got to go with the overall team composition here, and they think they're just going to get more value with this composition than to go with the Lucio and try to go for the boops. I mean, yeah, getting a boop kill here is amazing, but we're going to see Arkansas Tech does take the point first.
The point there, and they're going to May wall that off, and just going to get another wall off there from Mamba. Just trying to, of course, keep up with the cooldowns that he has. Stout Vessel is contesting point 100, railgun charge, and that almost getting, and Ekin Lunar almost getting the almost getting the Cassidy there.
Yeah, that's the problem though. They got a lot of almost, but not actual kills.
They have to get confirms here. They have to confirm the kills. And OPNE is going to get aggroed here by Shedhaven, by the enemy Ramatra here. And just trying to jump peek to maybe get a headshot or two. As the Mei is pushed up very far.
Yeah, they're just trying to...
Yeah, that's what you have to do in Overwatch. Keep them from getting on the point.
Yeah, they're trying to buy space is what they're doing in this
Juggernaut
case.
already with ult here. Mamba 99 to ult. Has ult. He rips Nemesis, and now they're gonna get blocked off. And he's just gonna be able to sustain back in the immortality field. The immortality field is gone, and Stout. Ooh, that was a counter Nemesis there.
Yeah, it's just... And OPNEs was trying to get a quick take onto the map, but it is a team kill for Arkansas Tech.
They have to get... Marietta has to get back quickly here.
Yeah, points to 75. They do have 3 ultimates, but yeah, they're going to have to get back there. Arkansas Tech is going to do everything they can to deny it, but they're going to...
Bob.
Yeah, they're going to rotate around.
Overclock on a line as well, as well as the beam there. Lunar already finding a lot of use with that, with the ultimate, sustaining, keeping, trying to keep Mamba alive, and will be unable to get back to the point there.
They're gonna fall in that first one. Like, it was just a matter of they were doing a bunch of damage, but they were just not getting the picks. Meanwhile, like, they were focusing so much on the tank, and they were not getting the tank down. Meanwhile, the rest of the team was able to take down the back line for onto Marietta. So that's what was able to get Arkansas Tech the first map here. So it is going to be 2-1 for Arkansas Tech.
Yes.
So Marietta had a really good first round, but ever since then they just kind of struggled with those fights.
Yeah, and I think I do think that maybe in these, at least this is what I'm seeing from right now, they're focusing too much on the tank. Maybe they need to start going for the supports more, as that was very effective. Again, and when that tactic was used against Marietta, they seem to fall a little bit quicker.
Mm-hmm. But all right, so it's going to be a couple minutes to select the map and the sides and how it's going to be set up, because I believe it's either can be escort or hybrid. So Marietta will have some options. I think what will happen is, I think who wins gets to choose the game, then whoever loses gets to choose the map, and then who wins gets to choose the side. So it's going to take a couple minutes. So we're going to take a quick break ourselves here. So don't go away. We'll be back in a few minutes with game 2. All right, and welcome back. The ready checks are coming in. It looks like it is going to be Circuit Royale. And I think Marietta is going to be attacking first. So we're just going to wait and see once the checks come in. There we go. So let's go ahead and get this underway.
And I'm not going to be surprised here if we're going to see OPs going on either Ashe or Widowmaker, as in the last match that they played, he was killer on the Widowmaker, hitting the headshots like there was no tomorrow. And it is a map that really does play into Widowmaker's favor as well here.
Yeah, I know the camera's a little wonky. Just trying to get a few things adjusted to make sure that we are good. But yeah, no changes in the composition, at least for the players, but we're going to see a completely different hero composition coming out from Marietta. Mamba going to be on the Sigma. Obi Knees going to be playing the Widowmaker, South Vessel, and the Ashe.
Lunar on Ilari. Interesting. And Juggernaut going with Baptiste again. All carrot, obviously. OP Knees, Stout Vessel have the ability to headshot. Juggernaut does as well. And I think that this is going to be one of those... No, they're defending first.
Oh, they're defending first. Oh, yeah. Okay. Interesting choice because Arkansas Tech was able to choose the side, and they actually chose to attack first.
I feel like that they were able to choose a side. I feel like that they don't know about how good OP is.
Well, I mean, I think they just want to have a good showing in that first one, but we're going to go ahead and get things underway here.
OP Knees on a pixel peak, gonna flick, miss it, but now they know they have to respect the aim of OP Knees as they're just trying to stay behind the point here, and that's actually really great play from Stout Vessel as Lunar's gonna finish off the Ramatra. High-low combination of Ashe and Widowmaker doing Arkansas State's Ramatra and that will be a swap over to Winston for them.
Yeah, they're going to try to go with a more dive composition because Marietta is playing a more poke composition. They're going to try to see if they can get the jump onto OP Knees and Stout Vessel. So Marietta needs to do everything they can to keep their DPS and supports alive.
Yeah, and they're pushing the point back, but the point will start to get pushed a little bit. And Mamba getting absolutely jumped right there. Like you said, the dive composition there. Mamba back up to full health. And wait. What happened?
Yeah, it was a turret, and they just didn't respond to it.
No, what the heck happened to Luna there for a second?
Yeah, it was turret damage.
Oh.
Yeah, there was like something that was doing damage to him and just did not pay attention. So that is
Mamba very low on health here, though. The Immortality Field keeping him alive, as you saw there. He saved him, and obviously a lot of hot ones on the enemy team there from the Ashe Dynamite, and he was just saying, Brett, that wall had to be broken or he was down. And yeah, OP Knees though, not letting it go unanswered, getting one, but will get taken down as well.
Yeah,
I think Lunar just got out of there.
Still
Lunar's getting jumped now.
Yeah, the problem is it's still a 4-for-1.
Oh, Lunar taking down the Genji and getting out of there. What a pick.
Yeah, but we see Arkansas Tech does able to get the point, so that's just gonna be more time on the clock. 4:16 remaining. Okay, so it looks like they're calling for a pause. Looks like there might be an issue. I'm not so sure. I think they're calling for a tech pause.
Oops. Oh, NA coach.
Oh, okay. I see what happened. So they swapped the sides, but they forgot to swap the spectators. So like we got global spec. So like Argo and TK Nuck were definitely able to see the other team's perspective.
Oh yeah, I'm glad they caught that now.
Yeah, it's an honest mistake. I mean, those sometimes happen when the.
Alrighty, we should be good now. Good job catching that quickly.
Yep, it happens. No harm, no foul. But, all right, so we should be starting up here any second.
Here we go.
All right, but yeah, so the problem is, I mean, Marietta's getting some picks here and there, but Arkansas Tech is getting more picks. They are winning the fights and they're pushing. So Marietta needs to get a couple of stops. 4 minutes remain in the round, but they're having trouble against this dive composition.
Have they played as many? But Ekin Lunar gonna get Shadaven from the amplification matrix going out. OP Knees getting another one. Thank you with the assist going to Juggernaut again for that amplification matrix. Lunar does have the unmatched power of the sun. The Sunburst ultimate online. Stout Vessel with Bob. OP Knees with the infra sight here. And that turret, that healing turret, is actually, I believe, helping Marietta sustain some of the tanks. And now we have Dragon Blade online. No one can hide from OP Knees' sight here as he pops the ultimate. Gonna miss. But yeah, no. Arkansas State having to respect the sight line that OP Knees has here.
Yeah, so it's just going to delay the clock a little bit. The thing with OP Knees is I'm not so sure if he's gotten a whole lot of shots. So they're going to try to go after the Winston. Winston is going to pop Primal
Here we
Rage,
go.
but he's going to get dropped
the unmatched
down.
power of the sun. They're going to get one, but will not get many others as he is going to pop his ultimate here and just try to keep them off. Winston gonna get stunned.
Yeah, they did the Genji.
Just have to back off.
Yeah, the Dragon Blade plus the Primal Rage plus Coalescence is just too much damage for Marietta to handle, and they had to fall back.
Making the tough decision too as that point creeps ever closer. And here we go.
Yeah.
Will we see the melody? It will not. We're not going to be able to see the melody. Yes, we will see the melody as he's going to get out of there. He got one on that one. Mamba getting the tank and getting frozen as well. Stout Vessel also frozen. Bob was sent in, and it might be Marietta's turn to answer back here.
Yeah, we see a couple good picks here despite that cryo freeze. Gonna try to take out the Moira.
When is it not that close? Mamba taking down the Juno, and it's saving it, and Stout Vessel getting saved by 2. And now, there we go. I believe that is OP Knees swapping over to the...
Yeah, it's just not getting a lot of value for the Widowmaker, so he's going to swap over the Sojourn, already at 63% for the ultimate, but Marietta is holding. Minute 33 remains.
How about that? When is there not a game that goes by that they are this close to the point and holding firm? And now that I said that, I apologize.
Yeah, the coalescence from the Moira has just been absolutely devastating for the Pioneers. Every time Long Arm pops that coalescence, someone from Marietta is dying. So that's going to be another checkpoint for Arkansas Tech.
And I do just believe it is because it has the dual purpose of being able to heal and damage at the same time that they are staying behind the tank. That is what I have noticed. And obviously Stout and obviously Juggernaut sustaining with that. Sustaining as much as they can here.
Yeah, they get the Genji pretty low, but not enough to finish him off.
Another Mamba already getting another ult going off there. The ult's just popping up. Soldier, the OP Knees using the overclock here. Trying to find value with that. I don't think he's going to find much value with it. But Lunar going to also pop the orbital ray here. And Shadaven almost down. Shadaven down. Lunar getting Shadaven. Lunar getting a second pick on the Genji. Hold up. Talk about a combat medic.
But that Moira is just trying to get away.
And will not get away.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good because that does stagger a little bit. Minute 35 remains. So Marietta was able to hold on. Opening is going to swap over to Cassidy.
How about E-Kit and Lunar be not just a healer? Talk about a combat medic. As Mamba's just trying to keep them off the point, keep Arkansas State uncomfortable for as long as he possibly can.
Arkansas Tech, actually.
Arkansas Tech.
Yeah, State was yesterday.
Oh my gosh, we have played against a lot of people. Your boy Squeak is aggroing Mamba. I was going to say Mamba.
Yeah. Here's the problem. We got Primal Rage and Coalescence ready. We've seen what happens with that Coalescence.
Oh, that's a 5. That's a 4-piece on the... He's going to pop Primal.
Yeah, Marietta's got to respect this. They got to hang on as much as they can. Stout Vessel's going to get taken down.
Can here. He was in Immortality Field, and oh my gosh, again, the combat medic nature of Juno here.
But it's still, Marietta is so low. OP Knees gets taken down.
And Mamba Stout Vessel does have Bob, so I think Stout Vessel is going to try to do everything he can, popping Bob, trying to pop Bob.
Yeah, but we're seeing that this Winston's doing everything he can to prevent. Has to pop Bob now, but they're just holding. And
They're touching point, 1.05 meters to go, and OP Knees unable to get anything.
Yeah, it's just
there.
another team kill. Like, that coalescence every time is causing a problem. And once Marietta
also
falls,
have-
like, yeah, they get a couple picks here and there, but like 3 or 4 are already dead. So that one pick doesn't really help too much. And then we saw that the Winston was just hugging by the spawn point just to make sure that Stout Vessel couldn't even do anything. He tried to pop Bob, but Bob was at the door, not able to really contribute to the fight.
Unfortunately so there. But that was a swap over to Soldier 76. I do believe that Arkansas Tech's strategy here is to just sustain the tank as much as they possibly can. At least that is what I've seen, because there are 3 characters. Well, we have, technically, there were 3 supports in that last composition that we saw, if you count Soldier 76 with his biotic healing. And we will see Hanzo, we will see Ana, we will see Moira, Ramatra, Genji, and Mei. And on the side of Marietta, we will see OP Knees on the Symmetra, Stout Vessel on the Reaper, Mamba coming back with the Ramatra, Lunar, and Juggernaut not swapping off of their picks for supports.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see what Marietta can do with this composition, but they're going to have to go the entire distance if they want to take this map. Arkansas Tech's already taken 1, so we'll see how Marietta responds. You're going to go combat and swinging right away.
Just engage as quickly as they can. The Symmetra there.
But they may be looking for a possible flank on the side. They're going to be charging in. They're going to use that teleport to get right onto the supports. Going to try to dive right in there, taking out the Mei, taking down the Ana, and they're just
oh my gosh, it's a killing spree. Juggernaut going to get taken down. Finally, Shadaven taken down, and now it is just down to the Genji, who will fall.
Yes.
What a fast push from Marietta there.
Yeah, just utilizing the teleporter to just, you know what? We can't get to the tank. Let's just teleport past the tank and just go take everyone out from behind.
Teleports behind you. Talk about scary. And that was perfectly timed, perfectly executed there. The execution of that play probably had to be almost perfect for it to happen as quickly as it did. Respect to the team for that type of communication. But you know what? That's what they practice. Those are the plays that you are basically paid to make.
Now they do swap over to the Junkrat to try to take out any teleporters that get spawned, trying to get some damage onto the Ramatra. Here comes the Shatter from
Shatter going down. Rom, I believe that was a block from Rom, and Juno going to save OP Knees there. Of these supports, from Combat Medic to just, here we go, and another ultimate popping off. How many ultimates is that? That's a lot on the lock there. And Mamba OP Knees gonna get taken down. Juggernaut not gonna get taken down. And they will pop Annihilation as the Junkrat's Riptire also does come online. That is a team kill for Marietta.
That Cryo Freeze with the Ramatra ult was just a bunch of damage that they just did not have an answer for, especially when most of them were frozen. I mean, they pushed pretty well. Minute 55 remains, so they just need to win another fight to get to that first checkpoint. They do have 2 ultimates ready, almost 4 actually. Mamba's about to have Shatter online.
The Amp Matrix as well. That wall has been, here we go, the Amp Matrix going out there as well. Oh, he's gonna get one!
The Amplified Fire Strike takes down the Moira during the Coalescence. That is huge to take it down the Coalescence.
And Shadaven, Juggernaut taking it down. Another Combat Medic play from Juggernaut. Stout Vessel going in to finish off the Mei. He's gonna teleport. He doesn't need that teleport. He's got his own teleport. And Lunar, I believe it is Lunar, still on the point to push it as much as they can.
Yeah, just a great play there.
I believe they are waiting for a Death Blossom here. Because he's still holding Shatter. If he can get a 5-man Shatter and Stout can get Blossom and follow up almost immediately,
that would be absolutely huge.
That would be insane. That would be a clip for sure. So they're gonna teleport. There we go.
It gets shielded. Only catch one. But it will get
that is still one is better than nothing. Stout Vessel getting a 2-piece, Mamba getting 1, and Juggernaut just finishing up. That is a team kill for Marietta.
It might not have been the flashy play that you were hoping for, but it was still a good play.
Mm-hmm. In a battle like this where every meter counts.
Yeah, and they should be able to capture this second point, but actually they're going to try to contest it right away. They do.
May almost has freeze again. May almost has freeze. Nisaka there's the cryo freeze going out again, and Marietta's just going to get caught by it. That cryo freeze has been a big issue for them.
Yeah, they're just going to let that go. They got hit. I mean, Lunar Ghost could have popped his ultimate, but decided to hold on to it.
And now it's just OPNe's trying to just poke, poke and do some damage if he can. There's a steel trap there that will be taken out quickly as turrets do go out here. And they're just waiting to see if they can get back into this fight here. Mamba swapping over to Ramatra as well. And Lunar, OPNe's almost with ult here. Lunar popping the ultimate. And here we go, the counter ult being used. OPNe's getting taken down, but not before doing that. Oh my gosh, that entire turn of events there. And Mamba's still alive. Hold on, hold the phone. OPNe's swapping over to Ash. Lunar just going, and that is just going to be unfortunate here. But nope, no time to panic now. It's a minute and 30 left.
Yeah, 28, so there's still time. So they were just waiting for Ekin Lunar to pop the ultimate, and they knew that, okay, as soon as it's popped, then they can pop the Ramatra ult in an attempt to out-damage, to just kind of outlast that heal, and they were successful with it, able to win the fight. So now Meritta's going to be pushing in. They do have Amplification Matrix ready. Mamba almost has Nemesis online, so we'll see if Marietta can take advantage of this.
Oh, what a play! Oh, what an almost play there! And again, it's what you're saying. They're almost getting them down. They're almost getting them. But hey, what about that? I am proven wrong. OPNe's confirming one, and he's gonna go in with Pummel of Nemesis form there. And there's a Coalescence again, just keeping that up. And Mamba going to pop Annihilation and just do as much damage as he can. The Riptire also coming out.
Yeah.
And the Riptire is going to get taken down.
Which is huge that OP needs to be able to do it. So Barrett is trying to
that's another, that's a 2. And now they're playing very quickly, very well together. He's going to cut the Junkrat off. Hey, where are you going? Is what Mamba says. They're going to capture the second point here. What a great play there from Marietta.
But
regrouping, playing together.
But they got a minute 45. They still got to get to the last leg if they want to get into overtime rounds on this map. And it's been taking longer for them to get to these checkpoints compared to Arkansas Tech. Now, we see OPNe's has Bob ready. So we might see that in the next fight. But Marietta's got to
Cryo Freeze also online as well.
They're going to have to respect that. Right now, Ekin does not have his ultimate available. So, yeah, that Cryo Freeze is going to be very dangerous if they're not careful. And it looks like they may be looking for a possible flank. Yeah, the turrets have been spotted. So there comes the Bob from OPNe's and actually jumps off. That is unfortunate.
Wait, that is a... Oh, he's going to get out. A Stout Vessel going to get out of there. Overclock online. And that will be a use of the orbital ray there. And just going to get push them all back, and that's a team kill.
Yeah, I mean,
Lunar has one as well.
The Bob falling to his death was devastating for the team.
I don't know what happened there. I believe, well, we do see a Venture. I believe the Venture probably had to do something with that.
Sometimes when you put Bob, excuse me, in an awkward spot, sometimes he'll just kind of run off. I've seen it happen before in games, but Meritta's got 20 seconds. They have to get onto the point now. So they are running out of time, and Arkansas Tech is going to try to contest to prevent them even get onto the point. Mamba's going to try to get on there to see if he gets some damage onto the Venture.
And that will be a Sunstrike. Stout Vessel going to use the Overclock as well. And going to get him down. Juggernaut falling, Stout Vessel falling. Bodies dropping here on the point. And this May almost down. Gonna pop Annihilation to counter the Annihilation. And he will just, oh, he's opening knees. You're playing with your life here, and he will, not pay off. Stout Vessel's going to try to do everything he can to do that, but it will be Marietta falling 2-0.
Yeah, well, it's going to be 3-2, but yeah, they got close, but they just could not win that last fight. I mean, it came down to, like you said, the Annihilations. Basically, what Arkansas Tech has been doing at this point is they're waiting for Marietta to pop their ultimates first, and then as the ultimate's about to expire, that is when they will pop their ultimates. So all they have to do is just survive the first round of ultimates, and then they're able to carry over win, because we've seen a couple times now about that.
Yeah, we have seen that as well.
All right, so they're going to be calling for a quick break to just kind of get reset. We talked with the team before. This is going to be a difficult match, and right now Marietta's backs are to the walls, so they're going to have to talk things over about how they're going to handle the next point. It is going to be push. I don't know which push map it's going to be.
Yeah, it will be a push map.
But what we'll go ahead and do is we'll take a break, and don't go away. We will be right back with map 3. All right, and welcome back. The ready checks are coming in. It is going to be Coliseo for this third game. It is match point for Arkansas Tech. So the Pioneers talk things over. So we'll see what adjustments they're going to make into this, because they have to win this if they want to keep their season alive.
Yeah. Obviously, they're going to play very, very quickly. Not very, very quickly. They're going to play very, very smart. They're going to play together.
Yeah, some of the issues that they're talking about, just the combination of the composition that Arkansas Tech was playing, whether it's the Ramatra with the May, using that a lot to isolate people.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to find a way to counter it. That last round, we didn't see as much effectiveness from the Moira Coalescence that we saw when they were on offense. But Marietta still needs to find an answer for these supports. But it comes back to ult usage and trying to make sure if they're going to pop their ult that they are getting the picks that they need to.
Yeah.
But
this is what I was talking about. Kiriko getting a major buff in the Overwatch Classic update. And we're going to see Farah coming out.
no, it's going to be Hanzo.
Hanzo also getting a buff. Mamba going to be on Orisa. Lunar and Juggernaut not swapping off of the sports that they are. And we'll have May and Bastion as well. They did have problems with that May wall as well.
So they're probably going to go with the Bastion to try to keep that May wall under control. So I would expect OP Knees to try to do something with it. Already taking a bit of damage, but he's going to get topped off. There goes the May wall. Already gets taken down immediately.
Ooh, on their left, they're holding control of this robot, and will be contested as well, as the May wall has not come out yet.
Well, they both popped Maywalls and they're taken down. Marion's went down immediately. There's the Maywall to try to catch someone, but there's the counter Maywall trying to get the tank very low, so low, but not enough to finish him off.
Yeah, they're gonna get him. Mama gonna stun him and open him up with the energy javelin there, and going to get another one down. It's just up to Kiriko, who is still dangerous from long range. Need I remind you, he has the potential to headshot. And it will, and Mamba just pushing up as much as they can here. As much as they can.
Yeah, they're just trying to buy the space, but yeah, we saw that first fight. I mean, it took a bit to get down that Ramatra down. And
he will be pushed off. He will be slowed, hit by this May as well. Stout Vet and the Coalescence already online. And you know what? I think that is why Marietta chose to go with May there. A way to stop the Coalescence. OPNs going down by the May. And the Kiriko. And I believe the Kiriko was taking point there, but Mamba gonna put a stop to that quickly.
Yeah, I mean, they're screaming out call-outs because because we were just seeing there, it is so difficult to kill that Ramatra. Marietta is struggling with it, and they're just pumping so many heals onto him.
Yeah, just so many heals, sustaining as much as they can, and they will lose control of the robot, but they will regroup and...
Yeah, they did get to 63.2, which is pretty good for an initial push.
Oh, and OP Knees, yeah, we're gonna see. You're right, it is pretty good, it is pretty far. OP Knees on a little bit of a flank route here, gonna get nothing, but he does have his ultimate here.
Yeah, OP Knees maybe looking for an opportunity to use that artillery shell. There it is.
That is a great play! And he will get, Mamba gonna get one off of his ult. And it will also be Stout applying so much pressure, so much damage. Stout, OP Knees, cleaning up the rest. And that's not something you see every day, a jumping turret there.
Yeah.
Your boy Squeak, though, he does have the Dragon Arrow.
So they got to be very careful of that.
They do almost have 5 ults as well.
And Annihilation is about to come online, but they are going to start pushing those. So right now they do have the advantage, and we're seeing the difference here. They are making sure that when they're putting damage out, that they follow through and make sure they finish off their opponent. They would get people very low.
The Kitsune Rush, and along with the Dragon Blade, and they would. But here's the thing: even though they did get a team kill there, they have lost. The Arkansas Tech has lost Cryo, has lost Dragon Bow, has lost the Kitsune Rush. as well, but Annihilation still online for them.
Yeah,
They're
so-
going to have to do something about that.
Yeah, I think Marietta's going to be okay with that. Here comes the
And they will get the wall will go down, and Mamba taking down almost the difference here. They have adapted quickly here, and Mamba gonna take down another one, and it's just a killing spree from Marietta here. OP knees finishing off the May, and that will be, and they will push them off the point, force them to regroup, and now Shadaven swap it over to Orisa, and Mao, I hope I'm saying that correctly, swapping over to Bastion as well. Your boy Squeak does have 50% on his Dragon Blade, and that will be noted probably.
Yeah,
There's almost a mirror matchup here. And here we go, the artillery shell from OP Knees. That is a sound that you like to hear. Trying to isolate one, but will not be able to isolate and get the kill.
Yeah, they're calling things out, but OPNs does get taken down. Just not able to finish off the Moira.
Does have his cryo as well, but it may get eaten by the E. They do not have wall here, and they are just trying to see if they can wait.
Yeah, there's already several down, so they're just going to reset, which is fine. They still have a considerable lead.
102.74 meters on this already, as compared to the 11 meters of Arkansas Tech. That was a great call. That was a great call from Marietta to stop and regroup, and now it's just going to be some poke shots going out there. And it's almost a mirror matchup, as we're seeing, and your boy Squeak gonna have his ultimate again. This is gonna be crazy. What?
Hey, what the? Okay, that was weird.
That was some lag.
I don't know, but he's fine now. But he's half health, though. Gonna try to get some defenses up.
And he will take the health pack, try to sustain as much as he can, but it will be, oh my gosh, just the killing spree stopping for Marietta here, as they're just gonna try to get out as much as they can, and now Lunar does not.
Yeah,
that's called bullying. We call that bullying.
Yeah, it's gonna be team kill, but yeah, they popped the cryo freeze, did not get much out of it. Mamba still has his ultimate available.
I think they're trying to wait for cryo as well, because that would be an insane ult combination. But the other thing that they have to watch out for is that E. Oh, there's going to be 3 ultimates online for Marietta. E-Kit and Lunar using his ult, and that will be a counter ultimate. OPN's going down, and he's just, I don't know. Lunar trying to help and sustain, but just getting absolutely jumped and destroyed here. Almost a bullet magnet, unfortunately, for Marietta.
We're seeing that with the adjustment to the comp that Arkansas Tech was made, Marietta is not able to adapt to this composition change. I mean, they're still in the lead, but we're just seeing that Arkansas Tech is starting to close that gap. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remain. They do have a couple ultimates available. Now, Kasune is going to be online. Dragon Arrow is almost... And it's a 1-for-1 trade there.
Good job there, as the line has been drawn in the sand for Marietta. They have to hold this down. The amplified bullets from the turret will take down one, but not get any much of anything else here.
But it's still...
And now they're just going to let them go and just get the robot back.
Here's the thing, though. They have the advantage, and they need to take advantage of the clock, because they are up by 20 meters. So the longer the robot is not at Arkansas Tech's point to push, the better Marietta has the advantage.
Misses the javelin. Yeah. Misses the javelin. But there will be OPNs coming out with the artillery shell. Mamba gonna get one, and it will be another one. Mamba getting 3 there. A nice little 3-piece. Look up top. OPNs trying to keep them off as much as they can here. They have the forward spawn again, and they're just trying to keep this robot in their possession as long as they possibly can.
Yeah, it's not even so much about pushing more, it's just keeping it away. Eat out the clock as much as possible. And they're looking for a possible flank, take him out, but they do not get him down before he pops the Dragon Blade.
And the Dragon Arrow there, I believe that's what it's
Dragon Arrows, yeah, you're right, sorry.
And that will be a team kill, but like you said, this is still time coming off the clock, as 1 minute and 30 has passed. 1 minute and 30 remains here. And it's Stout Vessel, the only one with ult on the side of Marietta. Ike and Lunar next closest here. As they do have the Bastion ultimate getting calmed, and your boy Squeak gonna take down Stout. The hitboxes, unfortunately, not in Marietta's favor there. They have 3 ults. They have Kitsune. And that will be a Lunar ult there, along with a counter ult there. And it's going to be, Lunar's going to get taken down by 1, but the Bastion going to not also get taken down by Mamba. Bastion was low, like you keep saying, Matt. They have to confirm these kills.
Yeah, that's the struggle they had to be. First half of this map, they were getting the kills confirmed, but now they're struggling again. They're trying to pump out the damage, but they're getting topped off. So right now, Arkansas State's going to be looking to try to retake the lead. Less than 30 seconds remain. They do have several ultimates online, so now they need to start popping and get the picks. They get the Moira down, which is great. Can they get more? They're looking for more. They're going to try to get the Kiriko.
Having to go away.
And that's a huge pick. That's 2. That's 3.
OPD's coming up clutch there, and that will be 10-9 seconds. This might be it almost.
But they got to take down the Hanzo.
Hit by the recon arrow there.
They let their guard down, and now
2-1.
It's in overtime.
Cryo. I don't know if Stout Vessel thinks he doesn't have cryo or something, unless he is going to pop cryo.
He's gonna pop it right now. Use Ice Block to stay up.
And he will get it. He will get it. He'll get all of them. He'll get all of them in the ultimate. It is 3 on point. It is just a brawl on point right now.
It's now just a matter of who can win the fights. Using the main wall to block them, but they gotta win this fight.
It is a brawl here.
There's the Arisa
down. And that is one more.
They get the Moira. They got it. And they will get them back.
They are still in this game. They are still in this game, as you probably heard some shouting. They are still in this game. They persevered. What a way. What a brawl there.
Play of the game is going to go to the Hanzo with the Twin Dragons ultimate. Yeah, this is the part where he got caught and no one finished him off. He was able to take down 2-3 with it. Despite the cryo freeze, the Maywall just kind of protected everyone. But it doesn't matter. Marietta is still alive here, taking that map. But we saw that the adjustments worked. They were able to finish off the kills. They struggled a little bit there, but at the end, when it came to it, they got the picks. It got chaotic, but they're still alive.
Hey, it's always a brawl in those last 10 seconds. That overtime, that were like, I think the number changed like 6 times. There was like 4v1, then it was 4v2, 4v3, 4v4, and then it just went down. That was a great way to persevere and stay in the fight at the end.
All right, so map 4 is going to be Flashpoint, if I remember correctly.
Oh, no, not Flashpoint.
So there's going to be bans and picks. So we're going to take another break as we get things set up for that. So don't go away. We'll be back with map 4 in just a few minutes. All right, and welcome back. We are getting to the fourth map here. It's going to be Suravasa. The ready checks are coming out, so we should be starting any second here. Marietta is ready. Arkansas Tech is ready. So we're ready. So let's get this underway.
Get map 4 going here. If Marietta wins this, we go to a map 5 here. So obviously what they were talking about as well. They were talking to Argo, the coach, about finishing fights, playing together. As you saw, a lot of times they got isolated in 1v1 fights and weren't able to finish off the opponents that were right in front of them. And also, apparently, Argo noticed that the sports, Lunar and Juggernaut, were in the back line of the enemies, of the opponents, which is not good if they get picked off quickly. So they had to talk about that as well.
Yep.
Obviously, and then of course, obviously, we do have to touch on the endurance that all these players have to have. Playoff matches are long; they just take so much.
If yesterday was not a testament about a battle of wits and endurance, this may very well be that, where it's just going to come down to playing really long games, going all rounds, and whoever wants it more and lasts the longest will win. So hopefully the Pioneers can keep up that mental stability to be able to take it to map 5 and close it out.
Yeah. And obviously coming back from the first two, winning that last one, their mental has to be up a little bit. And you know what? Yeah, already the adjustments coming in. They're not going in front of Mamba. They are just waiting for Mamba's call, waiting for Mamba to engage, and they have stopped going after the tank to begin with. And Stout Vessel gonna get taken down. It's just Mamba on the point here, 1v1 with the Ramatra. Scratch that. I believe most of Arkansas Tech has returned to the point, and it will be taken
that was
down.
one of the things that Marietta, they lasted a good bit, and they got a pick, but it came back that they did not finish off the fight, so Marietta was getting picked off one by one, and enough were able to hang on, so they will capture that first point. Marietta's going to have to regroup,
replan, and re-hit here. And obviously, you get Lunar in a little bit of a precarious spot there, but it will not matter. They are just going to continue to regroup here, and the wall going out there, cutting them off, and they're going to push them off the point. Almost there. Finish this fight, please. Finish the fight.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're not finishing him off, and that's just going to be so much.
One down, one sport down. And it will be just the May on the point, and he will contest this point. He's gonna peek around the corner, and that's hoping he's not letting off a left click there.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
The problem is it's just a delay tactic. It's just gonna give Arkansas State the chance to get back.
90%, but it's not gonna matter. Stout Vessel getting one. A few ults coming online. Lunar, and they have control of this point. It's 92-7. There are only 3 ults online. Mamba. Terra Surge. We have Terra Surge, Orbital Ray, and Configuration.
Just about more. Almost everyone has their ultimates
and
available.
There we go. The Moira ult coming online, as well as Deadeye.
Yeah, Coalescence. It's just so much that's going to be available. So Merritt's going to have to respect it.
The freeze too.
Here comes that orbital ray.
They're gonna try and get this May out. This May is forced to burn one of that, and I believe that is the Deadeye. The Deadeye was spent, but found. The Deadeye was not spent, not found. And Annihilation gonna get one, and it's just trying to keep and hold on.
Yeah, they're just not.
No, that will be a counter freeze.
But it's still not enough. They're going to recapture it. Merritt is not going to be able to get back. So they're going to try to rush over, but I don't think they're going to get there in time. So the first point is going to go to Arkansas Tech. So they're going to just head straight over to the second point.
But hey, you just got to put that behind you and just keep going.
It comes back to needs to finish the fight.
Finish this fight.
And they're not doing it. They're not finishing off. They're putting us so much damage onto that Ramatra, and they're not able to finish him off. They were not able to finish off the May. They have to find ways to finish off these opponents.
Yeah, the amplification matrix and artillery configuration still online. Lunar tip still a little bit squishy, and he is forced to burn one. The Moira forced to burn that flash there as well, and Marietta gonna get onto the flash point, hindered but not out yet, and Marietta's gonna capture the point first. So they're just trying to keep them up. The May wall isolating Mamba from the fight, but excuse me, no pun intended there. But it will not matter. Marietta going to quickly take that down, and Mamba playing in the back line, just giving the supports no chance. Nobody, no witnesses, nobody.
That's exactly
alive. That's what they needed to do. And this Ramatra forced to burn Nemesis early. That is such a huge play from Mamba. And Mamba gonna get out of there! Ekin Lunar, combat medic, baby.
That's a huge stagger. Marietta is gonna group back up, but excellent play by Mamba to help take down the two supports, chasing down the Ramatra, and Ekin Lunar be able to finish him off. That is exactly what they need. Points at 70%.
Combat medic, 75%. They're getting a lot of percent on here. Mamba does have all OP knees and Juggernaut, both at 82, 83 apiece, 75 and 63%. Stop Vessel, Kit and Lunar on the alt charges here. They are trying to watch, and they're going to read this play, and there will be an ultimate being popped off here, and that will force out the orbital ray from Nixa.
Ramatra's down, and Marietta does get the point. So it's 1-1 now, and they're trying to get more picks. They take down the May. Cassie ends up falling, so they won the fight, and they're going to go straight to that next
Coalescence is online for Arkansas Tech. I keep wanting to say state. And again, we were talking about a battle of endurance. How about my own battle of endurance with my voice?
Although Ekin Lunar does get taken down, so we're not going to have that orbital ray for this next fight.
But they are going to go in with that in mind. OP Knees does have the artillery configuration there, and they're going to regroup here. The next flashpoint is unlocked. And OP Knees pretty much low on health. Oh, it's this flashpoint. This is a flashpoint that is very hard to retake if you lose it, and it will be there. And a lot of ults being used, going off, and Shadaven will take down it will be an ambush, annihilation. A lot of ults getting popped off. Long arm will also use that coalescence to keep up, and you know what? That is actually a really good play. They're not even going after the Ramatra. They were going after the supporter. Now it's Ramatra just getting jumped and stalled, and that is a team kill. Well, it's not a team kill, but it is a pseudo team kill for the Pioneers. And now I can catch my breath.
Despite the fact that the Ramatra and the more popular ultimates using all of coalescence to keep the Ramatra up during the ultimate, Marietta was able to persevere. They were to hang on and take him down and get the point. It's only at 47% for Arkansas Tech. I'm doing it now too. But Marietta is starting to close that gap. They do have 3 ultimates online, although we do see Deadeye and Glacial, Blizzard, I'm calling it Blizzard, is going to be available.
It's probably just a cryo freeze there, and the wall gonna go out to isolate the supports. Forced to burn cryo. Oh, that was a great play there from Stout Vessel, using cryo to dodge the freeze there, and that's gonna be a 2-piece on the Terra Surge. That's a team kill for Marietta. Almost team kill. That's a team kill for Marietta.
That's what we mean by finishing the fight. They were able to hang on despite using the ultimates from the cryo freeze. Pulling the ultimate from Mamba was huge to get the 2K and finish off the Baptiste. That might be enough to take this point. 5% remaining. Arkansas Tech's going to concede. So now Marietta's going to take the lead. They're 1 point away from taking this to game 5.
5 here. Sir, finishing this fight. I don't know what is going on with Marietta, but I can catch my breath finally. Oh, jeez.
Big pick there. Well, OP Knees is fine. He got javelin, but he got topped off.
Yikes. OP Knees taking a huge bit of damage there. And Stout Vessel holding on to that cryo. Are we going to see a random play at the end like we saw before? The cryo freeze going out in this tight corner. It will be very, very hard to avoid. And it is hard to avoid. They have to get on to point here. Mamba going to go ahead and get on to point, get healed up here.
Well, they were using the box.
Oh, that was a big pick. What the heck? Stout Vessel was in the air. He right-clicked. He alt-fired with May's weapon and just popped heads there. What a shot.
All right, so they're just going to try to get as much percentage as they can on here. They do know that some ultimates are going to be coming online for Arkansas Tech. Marietta's got to be ready for it. They only have 2, maybe 3 ready. But here we go. We got the Orisa ultimate available. Here comes Coalescence, Amplification Matrix. 4 ultimates about to be ready for Arkansas Tech.
4 ultimates a piece. Well, 3 ultimates a piece right now. 4 ultimates as well. And we see a Reaper coming out as well. There's this freeze, and he's going to. He's gonna use cryo to do that. What a great play from OPDs. Again, the game sense to use that. And he's gonna get Mamba for 2. Mamba, can he get more? But he will not be able to get more. And I think OPDs is still on this point.
No, he went down. He's respawned. So it's at 85%, but they still took a lot of time.
87%.
Now Arkansas Tech has just retook it. So if Marietta can win one more fight here, they will take this. They have 3 ultimates.
They have 3 ultimates online here. Stout Vessel at 43%. Ekin Leonard quickly building his ultimate up, and they will say that they do have to be careful of the Reaper ult.
There's the Amplification Matrix.
Amp Matrix going out the May wall.
They get the May.
And that will be another ultimate.
Take down Immortality Field. There's the Coalescence.
We're going crazy here in the booth right now. And OPD is going to get one with the artillery shell. And he's still going to be alive.
They take the point back. They just got to try to take out this Moira, and they're going to move on.
On the point. Moira back.
There's the Moira. They got to just take
jumping this Moira right here. And the Moira doing everything.
They do get her. It's overtime. Using the Maywall to delay. Take down the Orisa.
Do they have it? Are they gonna have it? Are they gonna have it?
Using the Maywall to delay.
No, that is a Death Blossom.
They're stacking him about Death Blossom.
He's gonna stun him out of the Death Blossom. And I think Marietta taking this to a map 5.
They will do it.
Closest game ever. And you can hear the hype.
Yeah, they're still alive here. We see the confidence from the team, the back. You can see the cheers going on. Play of the game is going to go to not Mamba.
Come on, man.
But it's the wrong Orisa.
That's the wrong Orisa. Of course it was a cry. Hey,
oh, you see, he's so sad. He saw Orisa, but it's not him. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It's okay because you know what? The Pioneers won that. It doesn't matter if they didn't get play of the game because we are going to a map 5. Was it 3-1?
Matt, it was 3-1. Yes, it was 3-1. Map 5 for Marietta on the cards. What? They have to be so tired right now. They have to be, and they just held on. They persevered. Like this is peak Overwatch performance right here.
Here's the thing though, we have seen this so many times throughout the season where the team goes to map 5, and there's been times where they had a huge heartbreaking loss in that last map. So now it's a matter of they still gotta stay locked in.
Yeah.
Because it's just one game. One game decides it all.
This is it. Map 5 on the cards.
All right.
It is a hybrid.
So we're going to settle things down for just a little bit. We're going to take a quick break and get things set up here. And don't go away. We're going to go to the 5th and final game of this match. Don't go away. Okay, and welcome back. We are going to be at the fifth and final game. It is going to be Blizzard World, and Marietta will be defending first.
This is one map that we have not seen before. I do not believe so.
Not in a match. I mean, they might have done it in scrims, they might have done it in practice, but we have not seen the match. But as we were talking to the players earlier, I mean, this is what they've seen this before. This is not the first time that the Overwatch team has gone to all 5 games.
They have trained for this. This is basically what they have practiced for.
One of the things that they were talking about is the last time, especially with Mount Vernon Nazarene, that maybe they were a little too confident in themselves because they were in a similar situation where they were down 0-2. They took the next 2 maps, and then, and they were able to get to map 5, but then they were too overconfident, made a bunch of mistakes. So now they're just being told, hey, stay calm. Don't get too confident.
Yeah, it's basically 0-0.
But you still got to be confident.
Yeah, it's 0-0 now. Take the confidence and use it to win this map, lock in, and get this map going. Bring this home. Mm-hmm. And like before this, it was very. We were talking with the players, and they all were hyped. You know, there were a lot of cheers were audible, so they are very hyped for this. And they are very used to this as well. Yeah, we're still waiting for them to start because I think everyone said they're ready. Just no one's actually hit the start button. But like I said, this is the last game here. Whoever wins moves on to the semifinals next week. Whoever falls, their season is done until the spring. The Pioneers want to continue their fall season. It's been a little rough earlier on in the semester with some very tough losses, but they have stepped it up. Had to do a 3-0 last week just to qualify. So, I mean, they have I was watching that game. That game was a joy to watch.
Yeah, so, I mean, they have definitely stepped it up since the beginning of the semester, and they've improved so much. So now it's going to come down to this.
And how about in the net? And how about in that map before? How about in that map before Mamba with?
Okay, so we're being told there might be a tech issue from Arkansas Tech.
Well, at least this came before the match.
Yes, I agree. It's better during the lobby rather than. Oh no! Now they're saying it's fixed.
They fixed it as they typed it in. Well, I mean, you just gotta. I mean, I'm glad that it's better to over communicate than under communicate a little bit.
All right, here we go. But sometimes those tech issues happen. But yeah, Blizzard World 5th and final map. We'll see what the Pioneers can do. They want to take this. They are going to be defending first, so they want to put themselves in a really good position to take this, so they need to have a good showing. It's still the same things we talked about, though, on Coliseo and Flashpoint. They have to finish their fights.
Finish the fight.
They have to be able to, because they know that they're the main tank for, well, I say main tank, the only tank for Arkansas State Tech is going to receive a lot, and it's going to be
a Zarya. They were talking about what would happen if they were to get the Zarya, especially with that ability to bubble. And stop, and the other,
yeah. So
I was gonna say stuff.
Yeah, the thing with Zarya, whenever they take damage from the bubble, they just supercharged. So it's basically you either go all in or you don't deal with her. And I think they've decided they're gonna go all in on the Zarya.
Yeah, they're gonna try to take the Zarya down as quickly as they can, and they have to hold strong. They have to persevere here.
Yeah, they were down 0-2. Then they took the next two maps in a strong fashion. Now it's the final one. They're going to be on defense first. Let's see if they can hold out.
We have a composition change pre-match for Arkansas State Tech. Dang it. We have the Venture coming out as well as the Cassidy coming out. So they're just trying to keep them off this point as much as they possibly can and watch the flank for that Venture. Then the Venture is flanked now. They does miss the Javelin, but they are still holding semi-strong here on this point.
Yeah,
they're going to start to go to the point.
The Venture was actually a distraction for them to contest onto the point. And they're going to push it back. They get the Baptiste down. They're going to be looking for more.
Flying through the air. How about he turned into an A10 War Dog there for second, and the Immortality Field going to save OP Neezus. He's able to get back up. He get Lunar and Juggernaut already at almost 80% ultimate. And the Zarya forced to back off. And he's not going to overstay his welcome. Good thought and play there from OPNs to just get back, regroup, and keep them off the point if they can.
Yeah, good job there. They were not fooled. Excuse me.
They were not fooled.
That Venture's going to be trying to contest again, looking for that possible flank.
Then Marietta very aware of this, trying to get onto the point. The Zarya is trying to get onto the point. And here we go again. They're going back to the point. They're playing together as a team, not getting isolated. Lunar popping the orbital ray and trying to just sustain as much as they can. The Baptiste almost down, and it's a 1v1. Then he's not gonna get the OPN is gonna finish off the Baptiste.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, Juggernaut saving Mamba and OPNs there at the end. 2 minutes remain.
Yeah, it was a 3 for 2, but Marietta wins the fight, and they're gonna hang on. So far, Arkansas Tech has not taken a single point off here. 2 minutes remaining, but now we're starting to see some of those ultimates come online. 3 of them are ready for both sides. Marietta already popping that orbital ray, so we're going to see if OPNs is going to want to use that artillery shell, or if Mamba's going to want to try to pull everyone in. Maybe look for a little bit of a wombo combo with the two. OPNs is going to hide from a distance.
I never thought I'd hear this. I never thought I'd live to hear the day whenever you would say wombo combo.
Wombo combo took down the Immortality Field, but they do follow up and take it down the
best. A wombo combo. That's great. That's funny. Okay, Maya still has it. Your boy Squeak getting taken down. And they still have the excavation. And Miles going to take it down, but that will not be without punishment from Mamba. The melee saying no.
Mamba was able to avenge Stout's death, but another win for the Pioneers. 1:15 remains in the round, and Marietta is right now holding so well. We're seeing a composition change from Arkansas Tech, realizing the Zarya's not working. They're going to bring the Winston, go for a dive to get into their face.
They have. They have 3 ultimates. Arkansas Tech, I almost said say it again, has 3 ultimates, and we do not know when that excavation extermination line will be yelled. And that will be 4 ultimates online. I think that they're gonna start the push here.
Yeah,
once that ultimate comes out. And oh geez, excavation extermination. What a play there from the amplification window. And it will just be up, and that will be Stout Vessels. Freeze going out and will not get the Venture, but the Venture not going to go down. But Mamba not going to go down without a fight here.
Marietta did not win that fight though. They're gonna try to contest it as much as they can. 20 seconds remain.
Lunar, you're playing into some very, very dangerous territory. Just touching the point and getting off, stalling as long as Lunar can possibly can. Just trying to let Mamba get back, and I think I think they're just going to let them get the point here.
Yeah, they're gonna have to let it go.
Smart play there, just the smart play to let them get out, let them take the point, get out, and then back off here.
I mean, they still did a great job of eating the clock, but now they got to find an answer for the Winston, and we're seeing a little bit of a composition change. We're going to see Ana coming out instead of the Baptiste. We're going to see Soldier 76.
So I did not know that he swapped over to Soldier. Now that's an interesting comp change. They do have an ultimate here, and it will be spent. The Soldier almost down. Mamba is antied and slept there. And again, that's what you were saying. Finishing the fight. And they have to get this point. Take this point to be stopped. Moving. Mamba's going to go ahead and try and engage. He can actually, where the Winston go?
Yeah, they're trying to chase the monkey, but they're not going to find him. He was able to get away. So actually, Arkansas Tech scattered after all that. The Javelin did connect on Soldier. He's so low, but not going to be able to finish him off.
And Ana, again, the Ana ante there. Probably the reason why they picked Ana. They have to watch this point as well, as it will be a quick one there, and it will be excavation extermination, but it will not be as they are able to take that down. And of course, Lunar from the high support, Marietta does have friends in high places in the form of Ekit and Lunar with the support role, just sustaining the tank, giving him time along with Juggernaut. They both can reach very high places. 1 minute remains. Marietta has to stand strong here, and it will be 1 down, and I believe that will be no ult will be popped, but they're trying to get this soldier out. They're trying to get this soldier out, and he will be slept and taken down. Mamba at 87% ult charge here. And again, using the E to get out of there and at least get a little bit. They have 30 seconds remain
but
here.
They're going to have 4 ultimates ready here.
Nano coming online as well. That was a huge ante, but it will be that. And I think they pushed them off the point. 15 seconds remain, and there will be. Cryo is online for Stout Vessel. And they are very well aware that there is both. There is a Nano. Are we going to see a play with the Nano? 1 second remains. And here we go. Cryo Freeze being spent.
And they get 2 picks all the way down.
I think they will. There will be an on a Nano.
And they're going to hold.
They hold the line, and it will. All they have to do is get. I think don't they have to get the first point and then 100, and they have to get 2 points here.
No, they just got to get to that spot. We'll see. I'll show you in just a second once things load. But that was a great defense by the Pioneers to hold them. Argo's going to be asking for a 1 minute timeout. So see where the payload is right now?
Yeah.
That's where Marietta needs to get the payload to win.
Okay.
So it's not just like getting the first point. They have to actually bring it all the way here. They don't have to go all the way to the next checkpoint. It's just this spot.
Just there. They have to get to 107.32 meters.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. And speaking of a 1 minute, we do have a 1 minute timeout. But how about that? The way that they held at the end, despite the ante from the Ana. They are starting to come alive here, and what a time to come alive.
Yeah, it definitely felt very chaotic during the entire time, especially when you have something like Winston that's just jumping around trying to spot where they're at, but they're getting the picks on the supports, they're getting the picks on the DPS, they're getting the picks when they, need to, but anytime they get picked off, they're able to trade back as well. So they are winning these fights and able to hold. So now it's a matter of, can they get an early start? I mean, that's the big thing with this. If they can get to the first point sooner, because it was almost overtime before Arkansas Tech was able to get there. So if Marietta can get there sooner, then that's going to put them in really good position to get to this last spot.
1. All right. And as they select their heroes in 30 seconds, again, this is it for Marietta. They have to get this win to advance. And of course, the pressure, they are used to the pressure before. This is what they have trained for, I guess.
But as we see here, there's the point. They got to get the payload completely onto this spot, not just this little part right here, but the whole thing right there, and they will move on to the semifinals. But here's the thing. If Arkansas State holds, they move on to the semifinals. So the win condition is set, and it's not guaranteed. If Marietta doesn't get there, then it's GG. But we're going to see they're going to be bringing out the same composition as they've been running. It's been working for them. We're going to see the Ramatra coming back from Arkansas Tech. Did not seem to like the Winston or the Zarya, or maybe they're going to try something more defensive with the Ramatra.
Just stalling at this point. And of course, the sleep. And that will be an E almost immediately used there by the Ramatra, as there will already... the Ana taking a bit of a high ground position there, and they did not check their flank. But it's not going to matter. Ekin Lunar, the combat medic. Going to get one. And oh my gosh, the anti coming in Mamba.
Yeah, the problem there was they went after their mantra, but we saw combat medics playing for Arkansas Tech, and they just flanked from behind. They were not expecting the flank.
They have to. This Ana actually is in a very weird position. They will spot the Ana, and they're just not letting them get anywhere. Again, OP-Knees and Mamba antied here, and they will note the Venture forced to burn, and that's already a cryo. Oh, and he's just gonna go ahead and just fire, hit left click, hold down that left click, and of course, anti out, but Stout Vessel dropping, giving a punch to the Venture there.
It's a 2-for-1, so Marietta can continue to push, but they're gonna have to try to see if they can contest the point. Maywall's gonna come out to block out. They just trying to delay as much as there's gonna be Maywall. They gotta try to take anything out, but they're not having a lot of luck.
Again, like you said, finishing this fight is what they have to do, and the soldier gonna get almost taken down, and he's in his biotics right now. Mamba gonna grab the pack, and OP-Knees and Mamba going to fix that, and it's just gonna be a team kill. Yikes.
Yeah, just not. The problem there was Arkansas Tech was able to divide and conquer. They split the Pioneers, and they were not able to focus down the targets they needed to. Soldier was flanking from the side. OP-Knees moved over to address it, but not able to finish him off. So now Marietta going to have to try again. 2 minutes remaining, and they don't have any ticks on the point. So, like I said, even though Marietta had a good showing on defense, they have to make some progress here. They got to get some picks. We do see that Annihilation is going to be available.
Ekin Lunar and Juggernaut getting antied there, and that will be a quick heal. And there is a little bit more urgency in the step for Marietta here, and he's going to get onto the point here. And there we go, ultimates being popped. Mamba getting one, and the Annihilation coming out. And that is a freeze. That is a freeze coming out.
Yeah, just like...
And it's just Mamba. Mamba holding on. Everybody, the soldier is just gonna get taken down.
The soldier did not go down, so it's another team kill. They popped a bunch of ultimates.
Close.
And very frustrating for the team. Like, it just was not enough.
And OP-Knees, we're going to see a comp change. Juggernaut swapping over to Kiriko. Mamba swapping over to Ramatra. OP-Knees swapping over to Reaper here. Lunar already getting a bit of damage there, and so will Juggernaut.
Yeah, they
have a minute left.
And they already lost the support. It's not going to be... It's just, you can't afford to lose that.
It is a minute left. They have to do something here. And they have only one ultimate online. 40 seconds. Arkansas Tech just holding the line. And now they are waiting for everybody to get back here. And just start. Yeah, there we go. Let's increase our pace. Could not have been said better. Check your flank. And that will be a visor out, but Mamba gonna take that down. Juggernaut gonna fall to that, and he will capture the point. We do have some capture on here.
But the supports are down though, and it's just Mamba that's left.
Mamba gonna get slapped. And Lunar and Jug are online. Juggernaut going to swap over to Lucio to go ahead and try and tap here.
Yeah, he's got 3 seconds, but I don't know if he's going to get to the point on time.
He will not
and
be.
And the May wall will deny him at the last second. And unfortunately, Marietta will fall because they just couldn't get to the point.
What a heartbreaking loss. I have no words.
I mean, we just saw that Arkansas Tech put together a really good defense, and the issue there was kind of the same stuff that we saw back in the first couple of maps, where Arkansas Tech was able to flank. Marietta tunneled too much. They saw that the strategy was, okay, focus on the tank, focus on one person, and a lot of those fights, you would have either the soldier off to the side or you would have the venture off to the side, and no one is answering. So it's just free damage onto the supports, and they're getting the picks. We saw even that very first round, or that very first fight, yeah, they're pushing onto and getting the tank down, but 3 of the other Pioneers were fallen. So they just did not respect the flank.
I am, wow. That is to go through all 5 maps and lose like that.
Yeah, that
is devastating.
It's a hard-fought fight, but unfortunately that does mean that the fall season for the Overwatch team will conclude, but it's still a phenomenal season. And just considering the composition and the fact that 4 of the players are first semester freshmen, it's still a very young team.
Yeah,
so,
and the talent is crazy.
Yeah, you have 4 freshmen, you have 1 sophomore, you have 1 junior, and here's the thing that we have not really had a chance to talk about. One of the players was on.
We had
a player that's doing a study abroad. So what will happen is we're going to have him back in the spring. Yeah. And why do I not remember Jeffrey's gamer tag? I should remember this, but some reason I'm not. So let me remind. Why can I not remember Jeff's gamer tag? I'm having a brain fart for some reason. Where is the scene that has the roster on there? You know, I'm just going to do it this way.
You could just press the...
Yeah, I have it here. Yeah, Portal Runner. Of course, yeah. Why am I...
Portal Runner.
I'm going to get so much smack for that later on. But here's the thing. Portal Runner, who's an amazing DPS, is going to be back in the spring. So Overwatch is going to be in really good position for it. So they learned a lot.
But to be without a player like that, to make it this far, to go to map 5 after dropping their first 2 games of the season, it's so crazy. The talent is crazy that we have here. Yeah. And like you said, 4 freshmen and a sophomore. 4 freshmen, which means they have 3 more years and maybe a few extra if they're going to do graduate programs to improve here.
Yeah, so I mean, we're very proud of the team here, and they're definitely, it's going to hurt for a little bit, but I think it's going to motivate them. They're going to continue to practice and prepare for the spring. Yeah. So that is going to be it for us tonight. As a reminder, we will not have a stream tomorrow, but we'll be back on Monday as the Valorant team will be playing in the semifinals, and they're going to have a rematch against Nazareth University, which was a very close match. So we'll see if Ken Marietta get there.
There's a little bit of
You think you're going to get your revenge?
I hope we. Well, no, I know we will. I'm hoping that.
All right.
There's a lot of motivation for that game.
Please be sure to come back on Monday. But for all the latest updates of what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, X, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Shout outs to all of our supporters. Shout outs to all of you. Thank you for watching.
Shout out to chat. Shout out to chat, man.
Thank you for your support. We truly appreciate your generosity, and we hope you have a great evening.